Hello, health champions. How you doing? Happy Saturday. Welcome to Wise Up Weekend. I'm Dr. Babs and I have my daughter with
Yes,
me.
hi, I'm Morsula.
It's great to be here and we are going to be talking about breathing. Breathing is an essential part of our lives, which we all do, but do we do it intentionally? Do we do it mindfully? So that's what we're going to talk about today. I hope that you've had a great weekend so far. And it's been a while since I've done one of these, but it's interesting that we're talking about breathing. I actually had to take a deep breath because trying to put this together, everything was like falling apart. I almost didn't want to do this, but I was like, you know what? Let's take a deep breath. Let's get ourselves together and let's do this. So let's talk about what we'll be discussing, right? So we're going to talk about the different types of breathing, why it's important to breathe, and we're also going to talk about the importance and the different types of breathing methods. So just on the top of your head, why do you think it's important to be mindful about breathing?
I think breathing is very important for many reasons. One, because it calms you down. Like, it reflects on your spirit, and if you're having a difficult day, you can just breathe in and breathe out, and your day's fixed. Two, because it prevents anxiety. Anxiety is something that I know all of us struggle with, including me and my mom. So just breathing, taking a step back, relaxing for a minute, it really helps with your anxiety, and you won't feel it as much.
That's awesome. Yeah. We live in a very stressful environment. There is stress everywhere. We cannot control the stress, but we can manage the stress. So breathing intentionally definitely helps. And you know that last Sunday was actually National Breathing Day? Did you know that? I had no idea. So I said, you know what? Why don't we go ahead and talk about this? Because it's shown that 90% of the population, we just don't breathe properly. And 50% of them actually breathe with the mouth. Now, I suffer from sinuses, which has gotten better because I've reduced my inflammation. But when I'm congested, I tend to breathe with my mouth, and that is not helping at all. So let's talk about some of those breathing benefits, right? So definitely when we do our deep breathing, it helps us get in touch with our breath. We're intentional about it. And we're going to demonstrate how to do that. And then, as I mentioned, we do have quite a bit of mouth breathers. It's not good to breathe with the mouth. Have you ever breathed with your mouth? You don't? You do always with your nose? Okay, that's good for you. I have, recovering from my sinuses. It's a whole lot better though. But anyway, when we breathe with our nose, it actually helps the air get warm. So it's warm, the air is warm and moistured, and then it's clean and filtered, and then it's pressurized. And what that means is that when the air gets into the nostrils, it's not hitting against the surfaces. So it's really helpful for us to breathe through our nose than through our mouth. Now, I'm sure you're curious at this point that what are some of those benefits? Moiselle already alluded to some of them, right?
Yes.
So it helps to calm us down and reduce anxiety. It also helps to activate our autonomic system. Have you heard about the sympathetic? What is it called? The fight or flight? Yeah. So that's the sympathetic. And that is essential for us to live. So like if a lion just came in here while we were recording, we will disappear for our lives, blood pressure. You will fight? Oh, okay. Well, I will disappear. I will fly away. But that's important because it's telling us, well, you know what? Something is not right here. You need to get up and disappear. So blood pressure is raised, blood supply to the extremities that will make us run. But then the parasympathetic is the part that we actually helps us to calm ourselves down. It helps us to rest. It helps us to relax. It helps our digestive system. And that's where we need to be. Because if we're not in our parasympathetic mode, then we're always super, super excited and always trying to run out of a place. Now, other benefits is that it helps to boost our focus and our mood. It decreases anxiety and depression, as my daughter already mentioned. And the lungs, it helps with the health and the function of the lungs. So taking a deep breath intentionally helps to open up those lungs, those long volumes, and it just really helps to expand. It helps our immune system. I did not know that. I mean, I've always known that the immune system is a multifaceted system, but the fact that when we take deep breaths, it actually helps. Did you know that?
Yeah, and when it opens up to your lungs and your immune system, it does so much good. Like, you would never think that breathing could have this much of an impact on the human body as it does.
Yeah, so it also, the beauty is that it helps with our sleep. So lots of benefits. It helps with our sleep. So we're going to talk about about some of those breathing techniques. The one that we're going to talk, there's so many of them out there, but the one that I like to practice is the box, and Moisola and I are going to demonstrate it. We also have the alternate nostrils. So if you close your left and you breathe through your right, you're actually breathing, the energy. So it helps with energy. And then if you block the other nostrils for the left and you breathe in, it actually gives you a different form of benefit. It helps to increase your energy. So that's another one. There's also called belly breathing. Have you ever tried belly breathing before? What do you think it is?
It's like when you breathe with your belly, like
take a deep breath in, and then that's using your diaphragm. So you're really, really engaging all the muscles in your diaphragm area. So that helps. The humming bee. Can you try the humming bee? That is being intentional about our breathing. And then there's the lion breath. Oh my God, that one is very funny. It's like you act like a lion, because you're opening up your lungs. But the one that we're going to do is box breathing. Okay, so let's practice that box breathing. So I'm going to have my Moisola. I'm sorry, I just called my child another name. And we're going to have her practices because you've used it, right? And it's helped you. And I've used the box breathing. So let's go ahead and get ourselves ready for this. So I'm going to have, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to count, the way, so it's like a box, right? So a box, a square, 4, 4, 4, 4. So inhale for 4, hold, exhale for 4, hold. So I'm going to demonstrate this. So just relax yourself, Moisola, get relaxed. All right, you can close your eyes if you want. So I'm going to count. Inhale for a count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And hold for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to go one more round. Inhale for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And hold for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. How does that feel?
great.
Calming, you're right. It really does calm you. Especially I use it a lot, having teenagers in my house. Very important that I stay calm. So yes, let's do that. Let us practice intentional breathing. Let us be intentional about it. Initially, it might be very strange, but as you get used to it, so it's in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, just be intentional. You can do a set of 3. So you do your box, or you can try others. I'm going to make sure I put the link for the different types of breathing techniques and find the one that works best for you. All right. So as we begin to wrap up, I want you to see this here about this quote that I saw that I thought made a really big difference. It says, take a deep breath, inhale peace, exhale happiness. So I know we're in a stressful environment, stressful world, there's news all over the place. We can't control that. We can only control ourselves. So let's make an effort every day to breathe, open up our lungs, make our immune system strong as it needs to be, help our heart rate go down, and boost our mood. Do you have any last parting words to say?
Not really. Just like make sure to control your breathing and make sure that you're not too stressed or worried in these situations because that won't do any good for you.
It won't do any good. That's the key. It won't do any good. And we don't want to complicate things by having chronic diseases. So, and we want to live at our finest always, don't we?
Indeed.
Yes. Now, I do want to use this opportunity to just say, because I know there's a lot of information out there about vaccination. I've been vaccinated. My daughter has been. Do your homework if you're not vaccinated. I know that's a lot of the anxiety going on right now. The way I look at it is like a contractor coming into your home just to do the work. He's leaving. And that's the same thing with the vaccine. It's really just to put in the soldiers so that when it comes in contact with the virus, it's ready to fight. So be more afraid. of the of the virus and not the vaccine. All right, so that's just, I'm not telling you what to do, I'm just really encouraging you that we can try to control the situation around us. And how do we do that? By being at peace and at rest in our environment. So until next time, thanks for watching. Let's see if there are any questions. Oh yeah, there's a comment. Let's see. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Jess, for telling. Proper breathing is so relaxing. It is so, so relaxing. Thank you for that comment. Well, thank you all for watching. If you're watching in, as a replay, or you're currently watching, thank you so much. I want to encourage you to continue that deep breathing. All right. Well, until next time, know that you deserve to live at your finest, holistic health, because you need it and you most certainly can achieve it. Take care.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. All right, so let's